Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Welcome to the midweek edition of the Morning Dew on Marego TV, streaming live from our studios in Okwenya, Akuse Junction. You can also join us on all social media handles, being Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X, and the rest. I am Nana Soyo. Let's quickly pick our motivation for the day. Don't burn yourself to keep others warm. Don't burn yourself to keep others warm. Don't burn yourself to keep others warm. It means don't sacrifice yourself or your own well-being to help others, especially if it is not appreciated or reciprocated. It is like putting others' needs before yours to the point of harming yourself. A similar Ghanaian saying says, if you want to help a frog cross the river, don't push it, let it jump. It emphasizes respecting others, autonomy, and not overdoing things for others. Don't save your own happiness, health, or well-being to help others if it will hurt you in the process. You are no good to anyone if you are burnt out. Set boundaries, prioritize yourself too, and don't overextend yourself for others. Don't sacrifice yourself for others at your own expense. Prioritize your own well-being and set boundaries. You are most helpful when you are happy and healthy. Don't burn yourself for others to keep others warm. Let's check our mental strongness on our health tips. Mental strongness is like having a solid foundation. It's about being resilient, coping with stress, and bouncing back for times. It means managing your emotions, thoughts, and behaviors to achieve your goals and live your best of life. Mental strongness is taking things one step at a time, being patient, and trusting the process. Now, let's take 9 steps of how to be strong of mental healthness. 1. Stop expecting people to meet your expectation. How to be mentally strong. 1. Stop expecting from everyone. Stop expecting people to meet your expectations, and you will save yourself a lot of stress. 2. Accept that life is unfair. Accepting life's unfairness doesn't mean giving up. It means you are leveling up and adapting and finding ways to thrive. 3. Don't beg for love or attention. Your worth isn't defined by someone else's validation. If someone is not showing you love or attention, that's on them, not you. Focus on self-love, attract the right energy. 4. Keep emotions under control. Keep emotions in check helps you to make better decisions and respond to tangible issues. 5. Learn to stay calm in chaos. Staying calm in chaos is like being a palm tree in a storm, flexible and unshaken. Focus on what you can control. Breathe and ride the wave. 6. Stop taking things personally. Don't take it to heart. When you stop taking things personally, you free yourself from unnecessary stress. 7. Walk away from toxic people. Cut ties and brief toxic people drain your energy. Prioritize your peace and surround yourself with positivity. 8. Focus on solutions, not problems. Focusing on solutions shifts your energy and sparks creativity. And 9. Believe in yourself always. Believing in yourself is like having a golden ticket to possibilities. Don't let anyone dictate for you. Be who you are. How to be mentally strong. Hope those 9 tips will help you out wherever you are. The lineup. Sylvester is ready with the sports, and then myself, Mario, and Sylvester again will come your way with the newsprint review. And then we continue with the political arena, having a discussion with the NDC and MPP communications officers in Lower Manya and Yellow Manya Klo, effectively. Then we'll wrap up at 10. News in brief follows at 10:05, and then the main news come at 6 p.m. Sit back and enjoy the show from now to 10 a.m. You can equally join us all our social media handles. Remember to advertise with us. Call our marketers on 020-167-2828, 020-167-2828. And Marego TV is a new experience with great insight. During this period, funerals, celebrations, and all activities involving drumming, spinning, or any form of noise making are prohibited. This period is set aside for solemn reflection, serenity, and spiritual observance in the Osudoku traditional area. And the council urges the general public to comply fully. The attention of the Osudoku Traditional Council has been drawn to a notice in circulation announcing a ban on noise making from 3rd April to 5th May 2026. The said notice was issued by some unscrupulous persons with the intent to misinform and confuse the public. The matter has since been referred to the police for investigations. The council therefore urges the general public and the good people of Osudoku to disregard the said notice and treat it with the contempt it deserves. Notice is hereby given to the general public that the authority to impose ban on drumming and noise making rests exclusively with the Osudoku Traditional Council as done elsewhere. Any such directive issued by any other person or group should be disregarded. The Osudoku Traditional Council wishes to take this opportunity to encourage all to use this sacred period to seek God's blessings for Osudoku. Wishing all Christians a happy Easter. Signed, Nene Kweku Otiti Animle the 7th, the Paramount Chief, Osudoku Traditional Area, President, Osudoku Traditional Council. End of announcement. Announcements. Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Osudoku Traditional Council, Greater Accra Region, P.O. Box 11, Akuse. Announcement of ban on drumming and noise making. The Osudoku Traditional Council hereby announces a ban on drumming and noise making from 3rd April 2026 to 4th May 2026. During this period, funerals, celebrations, and all activities involving drumming, spinning, or any form of noise making are prohibited. This period is set aside for solemn reflection, serenity, and spiritual observance in the Osudoku traditional area, and the council urges the general public to comply fully. The attention of the Osudoku Traditional Council has been drawn to a notice in circulation announcing a ban on noise making from 3rd April to 5th May 2026. The said notice was issued by some unscrupulous persons with the intent to misinform and confuse the public. The matter has since been referred to the police for investigations. The council therefore urges the general public and the good people of Osudoku to disregard the said notice and treat it with the contempt it deserves. Notice is hereby given to the general public that the authority to impose ban on drumming and noise making rests exclusively with the Osudoku Traditional Council as done elsewhere. Any such directive issued by any other person or group should be disregarded. The Osudoku Traditional Council wishes to take this opportunity to encourage all to use this sacred period to seek God's blessings for Osudoku. Wishing all Christians a happy Easter. Signed, Nene Kweku Otiti Animle the 7th, the Paramount Chief, Osudoku Traditional Area, President, Osudoku Traditional Council. End of announcement. Announcements. Ministry of Chieftains.
was of what Yamobi Aquaba, Yamobi Ache, Edaba Marego TV. So, Brason say, I could use some Yabuano, if ye and our face among it. The Sefata said Eddie Monina, you have to be some Marego Sports Flash. Yeah, now so Babada come pa and so Marego money to those and then in some doors so what out of me to the Sefata said Eddie Monina, Yabuano, yeah, now so Babada na Asidado. Emfa enkoma benteni party ko mo na na no pi mo pipia me chudoma me so me dey sports flash na and so ebram kama na team na set we bia crowd go pie mo Facebook search Marego TV Marego search like comment na share na senyi na obenye bia hwe kama na Facebook YouTube na subscribe obenya Marego TV fe na so wenye bia hwe ni nyina and so Marego money du hwaseba ye na so eda kama ewo Marego TV so na ensam no draw so e many so kwenti wadadoma Yemfa sem no ensha se ne yemfa ma hwefe ko pie mo enso am wrestling nyame adoma uko pie mo ewo kroma na se 15th Africa am wrestling no tournament no e baso ewo krom ha na ne nyame adoma na e ade from April 29th ekosi May 10 no na nyina na se tournament e baso ewo Boteman sports complex ho na Charles Osesibe enso e president of Gemo Edema Federation of Africa enso ne Max TV before eko din komo kakra na ochechim sampa countries mako 22 na eba bibia so aye crowd opasa nyame adoma Africa arm wrestling no ninya so bekoso enso ewo kroma yenko tie nkoma twitwi kakra chance of SCB enso ne Max before enso edi ya na no pay Marego Sports isi yenya bia yedima yenso yahwefo nyina
the 6th Africa Championship, the 15th edition. Like we all know, it will be at the Boteman Sports Stadium. On the 26th, we are bringing together all the coaches in Africa. African Wrestling is going to train them, so from 26 to 28. And then on the 29th, the various contingents will get into Ghana. The various contingents will get into Ghana. 30th, there will be seminar, there will be weighing, there will be registration and all. On the 1st of May, at the Baltimore Sports Stadium, we will then have day 1 of the championship and then the opening ceremony, which will be the right arm. And then the 2nd of May will be the day 2 of the championship with all the medals.
Ete ebusafo nyame adoma na ese ekopiem etia na ese arrest no tournament ba so we kroma ho asem a na Charles Sesibe so edi matchfo na ye di aseda so Max TV for if you want ma ye go piem e East nyame adoma net Eastern Cup semi final games ni bi enso e ba so nyame adoma enne 10 o'clock no ukopiem enso e Asamankese Astrotefa asinima wait and see enso ene eyadia Go City FC enso edi bebo ani nyame adoma ene 10 o'clock am ukopiem e Asamankese Astrotefa asinima wait and see FC and Go City for so edi bebo ani a winning first game eba so ene enso Eastern Cup semi final nyame adoma ebiba so ene na yekopiem enso other game no nyame adoma other semi final game enso eba so kama yebere na afeso ede no so ato am so nyame adoma ene so no ade a ukopiem 3 o'clock no Kotoku Royals any Storm Academy enso semi final game anu so eba so ene ewie inti anopa 10 3 o'clock no Kotoku Royals any Storm Academy we so a second semi final game eba so Asamankese Astrotype 20 games how a eba so Eastern Cup e don seminar enso ema kama sports flash no so if you want to go PMO enso ewo ye Ghanaian players na so modern de Jordan Ayew na afeso Abdul Fattah Isahako uko PMO ewo Leicester City omujemo de ma Leicester City ewo championship enra game baako eba so aba Leicester City any Hull City na nke nyina ye bompa ese Leicester City enso betimi afa 3 point na afenso no omo etimi aka championship amani sa enrom ko board draw enra awia ewo sports center no so mekan say eyade a Leicester City football draw na say Jordan Ayew ye captain any the Blasters of Ghana and afeso Abdul Fattah Isahako mago piemo enso ewo division 2 na enra draw ne ba so no Leicester City enso akopiemo division 2 na ye bo game wie no benya video na mamia na me kan wasem kakra na wo say Jordan Ayew ne raho what I say Leicester City players nyina obi aso raho esan say anko yie esan na nko nyina eni da so say anka Leicester City ebeka championship enso amani sa se ni de makobo draw ni de Leicester City enso ekopiemo enso ewo ade division 2 ewo krom ha it League 1 na Leicester City for so eko eno aye bo game ni we no na reho players tinisio Jordan Ayew ni raho esan say Blasters captain pa ekobo division 2 we England ya nwachi teno agwo video no so a na say ya de Ghana players no obiara ho Abdul Fattah Isahako and Leicester City team nyina shenu set team we agi English Premier League da na say the abrabon sa na tie 90 we ni sema PM kakra enso Leicester City for wa nyame adom awia ye bedu nkomo kakra say ye Blasters captain pa na division 2 de ye kan say ye bedu nkomo ye nto aso e na ye kopiemo enso amono ne eno a games ni bi eba so a result PM na no wo hye na wo ka so bobo so anhwe ya na akoye de wo ho eno a kopiemo wo English Premier League no Brighton Chelsea epomu 3-0 eno ada no hye Spanish La Liga Bilbao Osasuna eshomu 1-0 ena afreso Real Mallorca ene Valencia ebo 1-1 Sanso ena Real Madrid Deportivo Alaves epomu 2-1 ena afreso Real Betis ekochi Girona ebomu 3-2 weni games e PM kakra ena afreso no ekopia Coppa Italia Inter Como Calcio epomu 3-2 na afreso Lens enso Toulouse ewo Coupe de France no epomu 4-1 ena afreso kopia mo Turkish Cup na Konyaspor Fenerbahce epomu 1-0 ena afreso into other games of course no ne nyina na hwe screen so 20 sema PM kakra enso games out of PM enso amone ne nra ye de wasem nyina enso emona ye da so je nra game no abra na say ade a Brighton Chelsea epomu 3-0 no show screen is 1 2 3 4 5 for the first time since 114 years Chelsea elusu 5 games in a row what I say we share na we share na we so share na we so share since 114 years ni Chelsea for elusu 5 games in a row so on a row ni na yepe what I say na say no the Chelsea modibo no enso ya de wo hwe dia Newcastle shom 1-0 Everton shom 3-0 Man City shom 3-0 Man U shom 1-0 and Brighton ebom 3-0 na say 11 goals no Papaya concede na say ade Anquintilian James Senior Chelsea team no ahedeja e wo comment 20 sema epem kakra enso e wo ho na ida so Chelsea coach Nidin Eddie Liam James Senior and after game no coach is wakasa bebre ni buofu wedwa wa pipeline o say aden na me coach Strasbourg me ya de ma be pe Chelsea me bae players no omo sabotage me and no game ye boy ni players no irade na modebo no wo form benya ni picture to so amamia why iti edu sa no na James Senior chem say players no eno modebo na wo form esan say de hu eno ade on person be hu bibiom na de bia ye bo game we a ono James Senior oba bonti press conference no be defending the players no so omu ya de omu ye say no ade bibia echesampa players no modebo no wo form papa we ni sama James Senior enso de aba na chane so me catch say eba farmer Marego Sports what you say Leon James Senior ipenifo betima apamo no ba go see awiade update beba what you say decision beba Leon James Senior ipenifo betima sake no what you say it eba dia Marego Sports anope ye na so eda o kama enso e wo ye go hwe yipi table no na ye sorry so na o hwe dia say netie top 5 say asisa Chelsea kwase ho Arsenal dey kai o 70 Man City toso me no 67 Man U toso me 58 Aston Villa toso na 58 and our face no Liverpool 55 Brighton was 50 it is a Chelsea kwase ho nti 20 sema epiem kakra enso e wo EPL and so course na busa fo fancy a isem draw so nyame adom awia by 3 to 5 yebeba na isem course wo kruma ni Chelsea musem nyina ye na so ebedro kama sedado enfa go beten any Patrick na fe team nyina executive producer Mario Dicey na fe so programs manager na fe team nyina asida enfa ko me sorry so na so you e dey aka no so abeto amuso na no pe
Fly away, yes, I'll fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Haulali nyeje mla hawo semwono mumu dubo ne pubesitehe wapano chukun wakona nyunu wakolui sene wone wa chimiwia kewo waden ao eche dugbate nano ya waden ya cheme nene tekpete dada tetega netono enu macheke adanfo no moja sisudugbate weku macheka pobi nano kokote wekuo Ghana ke abochi keseheche tetega sen no mo setite welfare chairman adanfo ngefegbedu ni awule ahiaku netono ekpa kwashima manche ngega enye mebel dono kinano enye gifti dika eche tete wusa Mary wusa Rejoice wusa Adan Traditional Council enye Comfort Doyo Kujo MP Kehada eche Kenneth Kabu Kofi Kano DCE Kehada enye Gloria Awovi Rigo CEO Marego TV kenikoto manchuepe ke Marego ni chulieme la ngwa hemi vo ahemi ya kenge jeke weke mabin chope ha ka abi ache anene apupa asuolo anufi anoko eche Ezekiel dugbate agbenosi nano ne la jiblema general manager ka ha Marego TV o esi nge November 28 2025 bene eya pemio emaba ha jinone so wange wa hemi no neji 24th April 2026 nge fegbedo adan for ewe kipin kele jemi keje muchrio emaba no nge so wa mio ewe ho mio ne gbogboe ehe blanya tomi ke ya emachano neji 25th April 2026 nge fegbedo adan for lejema ho no mio wa madra esekra nge Royal Cemetery nge adan for ewe ho gba neji 26 April nge fegbedo nge adan for wa maya esinam solim eche Ezekiel dugbate agbenosi nando enye ne akale bajemi elano bajo tetewusa ne lewon esi jemi ke Charles ate nano ne lewon esi jemi eyo ne ejehi alo esi jemi kesileo Josephine Amponsa nano Mrs. Ebime Jennifer Donuki nano Mrs. Julius Donu nano Princess Vanessa Donuki nano Emmanuela Inshira Donuki nano Bibime nyewawin kechewawin kamachan chuepel angemabideka so wane emano neji 24th April nge adan for eche Ezekiel dugbate agbenosi nano blema Marego TV general manager eya pemio emabano yacheme keneneme kama de mabinken so linchope wajekpo no abapiahe ne acheno ake dresse eche Ezekiel dugbate agbenosi nano chungwa hia bunyuku wo koyo nwafia dibliwo ne eka rehoba eche Ezekiel agbenosi nano dugbate oya wopo haulali nyeje mlahawo semono mumu dubo
Achami Gabi Mano Te Mensa Kwashi, Chief Maintenance Officer nye Marego TV. Areho ke mobo. Mono libino Mr. Nano obi wakweti. But Mr. Nano ji no kweneji ni chele yi papa because eke mitomonyo e ham advice. Mr. Nano ji no kwene ema wo nyamu. Sike ba seriousness o eke fiewe. Ba ko peno kwene mi clean phone le ya extra my ba Mr. Nano ji no kwene wa bajoy ke achuni nge Marego TV.
Mr. Nano. With Mr. Nano, it's an honor. He's not just a father, but he's a father for all. It's rather unfortunate that this relationship has not gotten to the letter because death have laid its icy hands on Mr. Nano. So whatever he is, whatever he has taught us, it is my wish and prayer that God grant him eternal peace. He has given me a second name called Tamaklu. And I believe whatever he is, may his soul rest in perfect peace. Thank you.
Achami lavoué maoli kwame no bonne mama dekeje Mr. Nano lugbate eji no kone esun ni nge esun kan e fin kone nge ni na anyi ni emanye chome ni iba Marego TV first time ebi mke mini omanye pe han o ni de ko ipo media se e fe kuna won fun e period kan makasi ne ke pio no le moyen bo on marketing side ke okay later on e ke o ma pe switching ya pe switching spiono e gun lenu ni nani ni ke ni chunge media space so Mr. Nano dino kone esun no mla desa o Mr. Nano o ya wo o temjomi
Josephine Amponsa Nano Mrs. Ebime Jennifer's Julius Dono Nano Princess Vanessa Donoke Nano Emanuela Inshira Donoke Nano.
I am Nana Soyo, morning show host and head of news, Marego TV. Sino Akajika is an amapable for Biotum. Ejaka Misenano, Nene Sonjo Matu Dangwe, Naifen Kone Onge. Ili Misenano mape de hanyu make enu mojinone. Ike chuni be GBC. Chose mi papa jinene engoke hami. Na wajeli John, na wabachano, na Marego TV. Se akenene mawusu ne epio. Eche Misenano kejehe. Misenano ngeka nweche keche kahami. Ka eke mape no koniki bipi waneke chuli dia. Iko manye mape la mope hami. E makma wuhu kama poe no. Mamuda sepe ngemi chose. Ne hani ke kaseni. Kasuhe ne mono ingeno. No akedenge Misenano hejika. Befen beko eswaka ema wonyamu. Ema denuko ne mamumu. Neka emomota ema amu chose mi kepiehe. Ehemi lu biene ke bahamiji Mrs. Ayoma. Ne ehane ni funu zika. E bishop yojim so mabike solimi otene bishop e yojimilo solimile ko behe ko le John di hene iminga bishop yo yenge eno hane ni fu nenga mamyo chemi bieno eji chose lo papa eji ni chonlo eji che eji hue eji nimi no fe no koneka Mr. Nano manyo o manano koke no makase kamaji akena ne mausu lojina ne epio bemine sunu wale kama mana ehesi jara pako ni epa imane machose mio jama biomi jihene mawuche keho munu fwe ko mi sana po ekpesi sejine iko ngafuni kode ejaka ile ko magbo Mr. Nano mamule jombo ka hanu chumi papa ka ibasini pomi ngedangwe mio le dugbate nano jinene da singenya esalu nisanya ngolojuo mono onaka dio ka cheno ko ke Ghana Nigeria movie so mabike meneke ba mise dugbate nano jinene ngo Ghana Nigeria movie keba ne enwo Nigeria se nipoli pana ka Les Benson Eukeria anomobi ifanyi oni abo kene pahime le de jinene mene enwo meke bagana ka eba oposide ni twimi manya madeke echana no boy mode wa wesa minya before wa ye obra TV no obra ho ne ka eba obra production ole dubatena no jinene produce ene ye wukwada wukuda nyakopon e de ache me no mienu nyina se yete ase ye ma wakwa abade ba Marego TV kasamfoni so se ne be ya ne ma nyina betwa yiye na konkan e wo mamu enti na ya yedi ko wakrata mpensempensem mu ebro samre se ne be ya se bobo so no uti bia na won de tunfo na mabɔ ho ban ne enye no no watwe ho efrem ye frame Nana Soyo anopa de se na woni Marego TV yakatwe e wo Akuse Junction anase Okonya ubetimi so ene ye edinsa wo so e wa homachofo yi so 0201672828 0201672828 ko internet ne so na chese bebi bia no ko yehwe yen e wo ho no mo ai wo ko Facebook aye wo ho uko Instagram ye wo ho no musanso e na uko YouTube so ye wo ho efi abaso na ye die to uko TikTok wa ye twegu wo sese ya ko yehwe yen ne mi aso na share the link share the Marego TV link efama onua na onua so nsanka bi na ofoforo so nsanka no hu ne mapa ya hye e de ama wo anopa yi die mabedwafo aye krado a me no ba be ye ko wan krata empensempensem mu mewo Sylvester Tete the champions lie ewa na ukwada na DB ankam. Samsung ena me wo Husunu Philip Marego and also aba.
And I'm in Chelsea for already.
Now Chelsea me name in Chelsea. Chelsea as also found me.
And you won't become me.
Me pa mo cho anopay me mama kwa aba. Me gidi say obi a ho.
Yeah. Sound so ho ye.
Na me adom de ache me. Arewo na na yegu mu so de de ya. Nyakopon na pede no pe na oye.
Arewo ni so e ka abrabo no. Say that if you enjoy small, you go cry small.
Ye so kura e beja.
Na say dey ato anything na ma ye di arewo.
But ye so kura e beja.
And I say ye demonstration
name so ana
obi bisa say ye be so Friday ana
there be o say operation say munye so ne time be na mo be sha ase so
from Friday
and now Gavin say Friday na mo be so
Saturday
but some of us am betimi high demonstration
yo Oge mone yao. Oge mone yao. Yawo po.
Kotori ane.
O yawo po. Wabi ko container wo. Wabi okrono magba wo. Wa ma jango he o. Yawo po.
Why na musu no yawo ko yawo ba.
Na se na
nya Mr. No. Yeah, former general manager.
So be an hoye medical wakrata no ebe hihye so
na na say ano be wa yemra bi sa mi ti aye ya Kenya hu na yeso enye hye
enya nkwa na osu ofie a obi ya
Kenya na enye hye ano be say uti akonya so aye yi sa no
wonim se mama ka na wo she wonim asabi akoso okrom ha you see some of our leaders are taking us for granted. And we need to let them understand that political office, that small office, look, you won't be there for the rest of your life. Irrespective of who you are, we've seen numerous MP who have loved their seat. We know party chairmen, there are no more party chairmen. We know DCs, MMDCs who are no more there. So it's time and season. So if today is your season and you want to use that your small office to abuse people, look, you won't be there for the rest of your life. You see, there are a lot of churches. That's why we have Methodists, we have Presby, we have Pentecost, but it's the same God. You see, your breath that you are taking is not different from mine. In from ana wo ho no.
Oh meno.
Ni nyina na ye nyina ye hubi. You see, we don't have any special meal. We only have breakfast, supper, lunch. They've not created any special meal or any name category for you. You can only take branch. That one can maybe some coffee brokeman and something. My grave will not be 8 feet. Yours will be 6 feet. Mine will be 6 feet. So, irrespective of the way God has blessed you, it's not for you alone to consume. Extend your hand to somebody. Today, we are mourning Mr. Nano. Tomorrow, it could be me. It could be you. So, irrespective of the way you are, treat people right. Don't despise anybody. Life can change just in a matter of seconds. Anything I hear me say, ya chest and run. You see, so irrespective of the way you are, celebrate yourself. Na eye mi ya say ye kaso a na chese for so kebi. Eno metia na me ka say Kotokoli 11 or even Nuaso All Stars. E betimi a share Chelsea and ask na for them person me ka omo asem woko ma.
Na den.
Ena ye kaso a Leicester for so na aye yi. Wow, so please and please, the political office you will not be there for the rest of your life. Eye den emrebe dani. You see, you won't be like this for the rest of your life. So cherish life and love someone. Let's love one another. Hug me. If you see me, just hug me. It won't change anything about you. And I'm here. You are, and so what? People voted for you. And the time will come, who will decide if we will vote for you or not. And now we are
On Jesu.
I'm telling you, those people,
Thank you. Neso amenu so a ye ko gira wiaso ne ato aba we kokomotu we ne ate so ne ya ne avoti amomo na na motivate mo ye hu nipa kra unchia nipa ye kira kra onye so asa onnim ye asa onnim Ghana for emenu be so a day will come you no be like this forever a day will come who better most of politicians are brebe na MP for ni DC for omu chese omu wie kra eden. Go and check majority of them. A time will come. You will see. Obana ye gen. Obana ye kana. Obana. Beona. Go and see. You people muti kroma. Go and see as a sawa uduma se kwano. As the niba e reseti pano. Or e da hosa. You not do it. They say muye makoma for no. O de ye kukum. Or they say ma o de emenu beso. Every 4 years it will be there. Ye huwa ye chiakwa as a uno as a MP of the DC now dino as a uno president and John Dramani Mahama krani suban kwantisa oh it is sometimes we see certain politicians and uteche na usre ye president ko hu ko chiawo now they won nipa as hu chia nipa maza emani beso and you will see a day is coming you no be like this forever. A day is coming. Legacy ben and a wager will constituent. As a DC legacy ben wager or district. A day is coming. You will see. Yen say Wokroma. One day you come. Never be just say ube campaign. Ube on the idea be Wokroma. Ebe do be Ghana for kobophobia be obia ni be bio. Bumba ebe pamon some of you. A day is coming. Mutra wana sikano ya no na mudi ehwe ba ko bia video bi o say we are part of reset agenda be de wahia agenda de wahia muso musu okrom ha o respect the people
so that's me that say bebre
na adebu ya what adebu
ya
you see
me eya me tanka say
enka mo o adebu ya
bia man ka
a politician cannot do for you. So the only thing a politician cannot do for you
is to change a man into a woman. Yeah.
You see, somehow.
Yeah. You touch on as a sawa stretch, you know. Nanu ya ena conscience who are brandy become a kama nane washredding kwa. Meno ka say is a tip of frog as uncle cross and also it's your time bears and decided say. The atipa track na ekpaleba po blow mi nga sasa wa blow no ne mini be na majenga legion alo wa palenga mlen ne mangono ko wala nga edem lokoji ama ajenga legion lo nene lingwe osna ba hi one lo hu ne ajenga legion mo
lo le legion no le lo hene accident obanga blow hi hene no obanga legion blow mi tua ne careful lo ko li pemi no mane ona wetwio ko li pemi osna ke maba no ohiye ne nye banga techwa no amam nye pa na wa ma bi gbe nye pa le po wa blo na no wa na we se o te ne wa atwayo ipa ye pe o wa bi ne me wa bi wa ne politicians ke mini se na mpa wa ngen na ngete no na atwa no yi na munyu go ngene keke mola ke ko ke wa pa se ni go ngene masa
ora
na ni go ngene ke wa ye na ye le blo no he ni na gbo me blo no nga tipa no ma dempe tipa we ko ne masi ni na gbome blo no because of limestone na atwa no niko me ache niko manye breadwinners prominent people agbo ne blo no because of tipa tipa no me agbo wa we kuli ko wa bi me no wa smo me agbo because of these people ne no go be ne amunyu tu nye bi press conference pe nye madeke tani nye twa nye wa bi me gbe lo mo na wa fi ko jan wa nga demonstration pe nye bi pe se no ko keke weje lo le se no ne wa ma bi me gbe yo le nye bi no ko pe he na so yo na so mu nga che no ne nga ni gbe nga wa blo no mo la wa de ko ma no mana bene wa blo ba pu ne bada
la mi ni bi no ka ma da no ka mi ma ya da no
wole mo ni ko ma ya no ya he mo no ko ma ko no he blo no bene blo bada ha tipa me ka ma chapika fo na ka ma bi wo I'm telling you. Minimum medeke. This is a major road. Lone major road or can a blono nyana twika nye blono. And now we I'm a boy anytime. Ka zuo awo zuo ne hileta yoku okwoyo. Chapi no bi. Na se waka site blo. Enga ki ono ne kef ke yoku. Catch off free nama. Ole ni na gbenga blono no. Jukwe nyumu we na jai se wana abofia asomanya. Bawo wane me hu. Awocha no huja. Majority of people ne tipa no gbenga blono. Ne wanga politician ni koto me no go dewe no go.
Mache ke odehe.
Mache menga manomi na dewe no go ke tipa no me. Ane kloli abi me gbe. Nana so yo. Ihan mochum. Okay yo pale ba si woy. Ye. Ihan mochum. No home. Okay yo pale ba si woy. Ogba nge light give fun use nga wiem. Ogba nge new use okay yo pale tafra chenye keke. Okay yo pale nga si woy. Ni ibi me wo pale nga me choye.
God damn it.
Inni ni ka pwesi o iyo pa ma honi ni fresh. Cap ni he iyo. Ka plate he ni he iyo. Ke no ko ma yem yo. Mo nga yengam. Kan yi no nga nyo nga yengam. Eno ma de so mi ni bia wa ma me. Eno so eno dikaji no. Wa nye zu ne ba tetu anwo anomio. Wa bi me pale nga gbe gege bia yi. Nana so yipo no. Imi be na keke yi tu eno po emi ni eno di do e.
You see, one thing we need our leaders to understand that it's about service. It is service to humanity. You see, if you don't have the platform, if that old lady or that gentleman don't go out to go and vote for you, you can't become an MPO. And if your government is not in power, you can't become a state minister or Ghana ambassador to UK or wherever. You see, so it will be service to humanity. We shouldn't just be there because our government is in power, so we just want to enrich ourselves. No.
Yeah.
It is not done anywhere like that.
Yeah.
The question is, why are some other regions and some other constituency are developing more than some? Is it not the same salary?
Mario Mato no angese yo, imile ni go imole imile. No angese o choge Ghana water emunyu go tunge down. Alo de welo. Ide ko egbe ni go de opinion ga no go.
Oh no.
Opinion ga no go hemi.
That's why I say that you see. There should be service to for instance, that my gold's mine. EMP are telling them that within 6 months they will get airport. They will get good roads, hospitals, and the likes. Why are other companies not doing same? So if you want to even get a water to your house, why should it be like that? We have the old waterways, we have the new one, we have the bottle extension.
Bisa won't say. Getting the access of water to your house is a problem. If getting the access, we do feel what we are. You know, eba.
Question for the gods. And then this dawn, they say, oh, and then majority so I see kakra. Imagine you know, say, me do what? It's funny, Baba. Me are watching. This be here watching. In from. So it was just some few minutes. Let me say a drop it. Tin ton. And I say, wow. And I can't go back
to fetch water.
No. So what is the essence of Ghana water here if you can't get access to? And look, the most anointed is river all around us. So if we have one of the biggest water projects here and we can't get access to water, then why are they even there in the first place? Are you getting my point? If the powerhouse is just here and we can't get access to power, then why is the powerhouse there? And so, if you go to some areas within the lower Manya municipality, as for somewhere there's not even water flowing there. Why?
Oh, yeah, there's a 1 month in this part of Somalia still inflow, and we have pond water plants. The biggest one.
Look, most of people in Akuse are living on the canal. I'm telling you for a fact.
Yes.
Why should it be so? Is it the kind of lives? Is it the kind of things you want to do? Is it the kind of things you want to remember for?
Yeah,
that if you go to Pom to Somalia Road, they are so bad.
They are politicians who come.
And the same thing that they are against, they are doing it now. You see, okay, I say, waves are there. Me, I will say it. If you are doing it well, I will say it. If it is wrong, look. And yes, we cry. We can remember Honorable Seymour for that edifice at the Municipal Assembly. If not anything at all, we can remember Honorable Market. Know that the Pono market is still there.
Yeah.
If not anything at all, we can remember the Honorable Okudete Labi is championing the new divisional police command or whatever they want to do at Lasipa. At least they are doing something that can you but some they you don't even see them. Sanitation issue in this ground in this country is very to write about. Go to the capital and see. They told us they will fix street lights all over the place. Go to Accra, go and see. Where are those promises?
Thank you very much. Emreno aso ensam no de edoso ensampo no o how no de edware Ghana fo a omo how bebre e wo ho so ye bisa se wona ayeto abama won no ne won ne yenka no eno na wo ya na. We voted for you to bring development and the social amenities into our communities. It's not been done. Eno ene say imputu ebeba me nchen esanse masora hemache me ko obi ani ho ena me de bo ko sa line me ko fie na me ba be gina ho to aba na me hia ne se mato aba no mato aba pa nti wo se me nya mfaso edifre abato no eho nti nya mo kene kan ya bira na mo ko campaign na ebi no mo boye puno mu ne ye kasa wada kwa na be bo puno mu sa na me nyina mo ne ye be kan yesre ye to aba ne ma mu wi a mo nye emfama ye ne ye nso ye nya komato me se na be obi bia kuma beto ne yem na wa me gina han kasa. This is not about a political party. And obi wa ha no bi ni ha. Input to development there ehia ema obi anti wa wo so bia no na wetimi edi wujuma pa yie na otime mofo na wa manfo so onani age kama ebiom asesa wa kwan we srem a ne sane machu eni fire service cap all the security service homa for the DC for Upper Manya honorable Kwesila wenye yakone age loliome ngagbaji ono ne ekonwo usra hekma kaba ho jano se lole ku dole me ni che hu ka he ne a hair triangle lo ne manya ma tro ka lole ku puanga blo no ne a hair ko ne ka tuoni lo ka ebabe no me lole me apon ne police o me ne aya dia si na here kan ama wa lole me ke mo na twilolo lole no ma be loko ma be lo a here no me lo ene me twa anu tumi o he lo wa pape ka eye no janle a here ko ne eya no me meyo wo se ko me ne pale baba to line ne ba fo so ho ko ma ba na position ko nga here mo no wa here na nika kikon wa jenge wa blofam ye da mo asejuma die no esi ahana ye di besi aseda piesie nkoma mo se mo bai akoma na mrafo nye twi ne jo so me wa birthday ba ko be tell me sure I say be the na ready a ne fa so den na be se o ka bi membre aso
o hwe iwure ye ochira ye ba ye ka wansa
o de be she
o de ochira ye Thursday
ochina ye Thursday na esa say Friday star bia bi no ye ntimi nye no ye de be she ochina aha nti no chena de ochena ye niggas bia ye nkonko a sa wate ase no nje se ye de yensam nyina atudwa ne nti a ye to abade maamo no e wo se mutimi di hu ejuma enye no okay me wo birthday ba ko baby test aye kradwa na ye mfa to so kama na ye mfa sorry so happy birthday enkoma abrantie big smart Kwesi Jechi Kranten nyakopon hira na oma kwantenten ejumedi a wodesi weni so no nyakopon entime manensi uye trinity ni de eden a obekono aba befa nyakopon adwuma no ama ayeyie ama wonso wakonkan once again bese ma official pa Danwell Society Ablekuma Methodist Church yese yemawo official pa afienya circuit force nyina se yemawo happy blessed birthday abrantie nyame enka ho. On that note na seda PSC enkoma Husuno Philip Mario ezeba kopema mitue ezeji utu nebe yire wo fompo sanso na Sylvester ene denya Callistos Sylvester tete ene so nye dade mache okay nyame Israel so by also
mache pena se mi so mi wasede esemi
na se ulu wasede wo so no so wasede ene o dene dade mache and you see the way Eze is looking at you Eze is eyeing you so says there ba person bibisa wo say Lacoste no Lacoste no
Debbie
we finish free
obi anye bia
yente paper on that note no we dey juma no ababi here asada pese komo bibia obo ayen emaye didi ejuma no
haulali nyeje mla hawo semwono mumu dubo ne pubesitehe wapano chukun wakona nyunu wakolu sene wone wa chimiwia ke wo wade ao eche dugbate nano ya wode ya cheme nene tekpete dada tetega netono enu macheke adanfo no moja sisudugbate weku macheke pobi nano kokote wekuo gana ke abochi kese eche tetega sen no mo setite welfare chairman adanfo ngefegbedu ni awule ahiaku netono ekpa kwashima manche ngega enye mebel dono kinano enye gifti dika eche tete wusa Mary wusa Rejoice wusa Adan Traditional Council enye Comfort Doyo Kujo MP kehada eche Kenneth Kabu Kofi Kano DCE kehada enye Gloria Awovi Rigo CEO keha Marego TV kenikoto manchuepe ke Marego ni chulieme la nwa hemivo ahemi ya kenge jekewe ke mabinchuepe ha ka abi ache anene apupa asuolo anufianoko eche Ezekiel dugbate agbenosi nano nile jiblema general manager ka Marego TV o esi nge November 28 2025 bene eya pemio emabaha jinone so wange wahemi no neji 24th April 2026 ngefegbedo adan for ewe kipin kele jemi keje mochrio emabano nge so wamio ewe homio le gbogwe ehe blanyatomi ke ya emachano neji 25th April 2026 ngefegbedo adan for lejema ho no mio wamadra esekra nge Royal Cemetery nge adanfo ebi ho gba neji 26 April ngefegbedu nge adanfo wamaya esinam solim eche Ezekiel dugbate agbenosi nano enye ne akele bajemi elano bajo tetewusa ne lewon esijemi ke Charles ate nano ne lewon esijemi eyo ne ejehi alo esijemi kesileo Josephine Amponsa nano Mrs. Ebime Jennifer Donuki nano Mrs. Julius Donu nano Princess Vanessa Donuki nano Emmanuela Inshira Donuki nano Bibime Nyewawin Kechewawin Kamachan Chuepel Angemabideka Sowane Emano Neji 24th April Nge Adanfo Eche Ezekiel Dugbate Agbenosi nano Blema Marego TV general manager eya pemio emabano yacheme keneneme kama de mabinke solin chope wajekpo no aba piahe ne acheno ake dresse eche Ezekiel Dugbate agbenosi nano chunwa hia bunyuku wo koyo nwafia dibliwo ne eka rehoba eche Ezekiel agbenosi nano Dugbate oya wopo haulali nyeje mla hawo semwono mumu dubo
Achaben Gabi Mano Third Mensa Kwashi, Chief Maintenance Officer nye Marego TV. Areho kemobo. Mono libino Mr. Nano obi wakweti. But Mr. Nano ji no kweneji ni chele yi papa. Because eke mitomonyo e ham advice. Mr. Nano ji no kwene ema wo nyamu sike ba seriousness o eke fiewe mesana oji nokone ebwajoy emi clean fuwe mala ba ko pe no ko ne emi clean fun le ya extra mile ba mesana oji nokone wa bwajoy ka chuni
Ghana are discussed here. I am Nana Soyo. The minority in parliament alleges that OSPs by Putin will not work. I have Cephas Tay Kwete, right? Sure. Assembly member for Okwenya Yilo and an MPP communication team member to join me on this show. We're looking forward to see Israel Tay Nyumuchu, an NDC communication team member of the Yilo Club constituency. The minority in Ghana's parliament is alleging a strategy to dismantle the office of the Special Prosecutor, OSP, through both judicial and parliamentary means. This comes after Majority Leader Mahama Yariga and Majority Chief Whip Roxanne Nelson Dapemepo introduced a bill to abolish the OSP and transfer its duties to the Attorney General Department. The minority sees this move as a breach of trust and attempts to undermine the OSP's anti-corruption efforts. Cephas. Is the minority's allegation of a strategy to dismantle the OSP valid, or are they just playing politics?
So, first of all, I would like to say a very good morning to all members in Okwenya. A very good morning to our former parliamentary candidate, Honorable Dr. Chumbere Makranti, and then the entire constituency executives of Yilo. Extend a very good morning to our flag bearer, who happens to be Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, who, inshallah, 2028 will wrestle us from the hands of these wicked NDC people, who are trying to subdue democracy. Now we don't have the mouth to talk on social media or anywhere. Immediately you talk, you'll be picked up. Meanwhile, the NDC communication officers and their people always talk, and then they have their freedom when Nanado or MPP was in power. Now, let us come back to the substantive issue. Is the minority assertion or their press conference valid by saying that the High Court ruling is just to, how do I call it? It's just to make the OSP powerless. Very, very valid. Why? Because when you look at the Act, Constitution, Act 88, Clause 4 or so, it stipulated clearly that the High Court does not have the powers, to determine or interpret our Constitution. It is rather the Supreme Court that has the powers to interpret the Constitution of Ghana. Now, one Mr. Peter Achibon Hyde one day woke up to think that the OSP's office is having challenges when it comes to legal backing, and therefore apply on the basis of a quo warranto to the High Court just to challenge the prosecutorial powers of the OSP. And then, should I call it ignorantly, the Supreme Court, the High Court actually ruled in his favor. Now, when you look at the situation surrounding the ruling, you could see that the majority member of parliament, they went to parliament suggesting that the OSP's office should be scrapped off. Now, if high-ranking members of the NDC went to parliament with this posture, with this kind of character, you, the High Court judge, you have no powers than to rule in their favor, because that is what it looks like. It looks like the front of the NDC are, how should I put it? They plan to make the OSP powerless, but not forgetting that somewhere 2017, before the office of the special prosecutor will be established, we have executive instruments, we have LIs that went through Parliament for approval. That has granted the OSP a prosecutorial powers to investigate how do we call it, corruption, and then corruption related issues. They have given him the powers to also, after investigation, has the powers to prosecute those who will be found culpable. Meanwhile, there are other laws that also stipulated that he can sometimes also do this in consultation with the Attorney General. But now, the NDC big wins, the NDC majority in Parliament, and some members of the NDC thinks that when they plunge the feathers of the OSP, but not forgetting, that's what when the NDC won power somewhere last year, we had individuals like Mr. Martin Kpebu, who championed the removal of the OSP, even through demonstrations and even how do I call it, petitions. Okay, in the midst of all this, he failed. There are other petitions, about 3 or 4 numerous petitions that has been written to eradicate or remove the OSP from office. These petitions has gone to the Chief Justice, and the Chief Justice could not establish any prima facie case against the OSP. Therefore, the OSP cannot be removed from office. But looking at their posture today, all they are doing is to make the OSP powerless, to make the OSP toothless. Now, I'll show you, the OSP is not just in office to chase or hunt MPP members only. The OSP is there to chase and hunt corruption and corruption-related issues that has something to do with both MPP and then NDC. Mind you, it was the MPP's time that we established the office of the OSP. Now, during that time, the OSP fearlessly chased MPP appointees who he thinks has corruption tags around their necks. Today, it is the turn of the NDC, and the OSP is having all the powers to also chase the NDC members who has corruption tags on their necks. What are they trying to do? They are trying to make the OSP today powerless, toothless, plunge all his feathers off so that he cannot chase those who have spent millions of Ghana cedis to cultivate a bedroom that we cannot even see cultivate even single a bedroom from that particular farm. The OSP is now ready to chase people who are using 20s of million Ghana cedis to just train people who can ride electric Okada. The OSP is now poised to chase people who are selling gold and are making losses. In Ghana, I have not seen anybody selling gold that makes losses. The OSP is poised to chase these people, and now the NDC is trying to make the OSP toothless and powerless. Mind you, we also have cases of MMDCs who are sending excavators into Galamsey sites, who are mining. Joy News has some documentary on all those things. The OSP is poised to chase these people. And mind you, these people that I'm talking about, the MMDCs and things, last time, our president, Honorable, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, had a press conference that stipulated clearly that their own members, who happens to be NDC members, are involved in doing what Galamsey. And the OSP is ready to chase this kind of people. And the majority leader with the majority chief whip, in collaboration with some members of the NDC, are orchestrating, finding a way by which they will make the OSP powerless. That is the reason why the minority is saying that their posture is bad. Their posture is just to undermine democracy, the democracy that Ghana is enjoying for some time now. The High Court has no powers to interpret the constitution for us. It is only the Supreme Court that has the ability and the powers to interpret the constitution of Ghana to us. And therefore, the OSP remains to have or continue to have the powers to prosecute and investigate people that he thinks have how do we call it, criminal, or is having a, how do we call it, just help me out. People who are having corruption tax on them, he has the power to prosecute them.
So, should the OSP be abolished and institutes transferred to the Attorney General Department because it was instituted by the New Patriotic Party?
No, so the issue here is that the the NDC campaign on corruption issues, they made Ghanaians know that immediately they vote for them and they come into power, the previous government and their appointees stole a lot of money from the coffers of the nation. Therefore, when they come, they are going to chase these people, arrest these people, arraign these people to court, prosecute them, and then put them behind bars and take these monies from them. Now, God being so good, with this your posture, the previous government had added an office to the office of the Attorney General, making it double, so that they will be able to chase these people, investigate them quickly. Because, as the Attorney General is also doing one part, the OSP's office will also be doing another part. Before the YOKO and the CIDs will also do their investigations and bring it to the Attorney General, and then the OSP to also do their part. Now, if you have two bodies that can prosecute people for you, and today you are telling us that you are scrapping off one of the offices that can chase these people for you, then what are you trying to tell us? You are telling us that you lie to Ghanaians, that you are coming to chase people who has corruption tax. You are coming to chase people who are taking money from Ghanaians coffers. You lie to them that you are coming to arrest people who has taken money from the coffers of the nation. You lie to us that you will take these monies from these people and put it back into the coffers of Ghana. So, looking at that issue, it looks as if the NDC is not ready to fight corruption. The NDC is concocting means or ways by which they can keep their people clean, even though they are being tagged with corruption issues. And also, this is the nation we have. And during the NDC's campaign, they made us know that there's going to be Operation Recover or Loot. They do not have prosecutorial powers. And Operation Recover or Loot, headed by Okujeto Ablakwa, said a whole lot of things. They mentioned names of so many people that when they come into power, they are coming to take money, or they took money them from when they come into power, they are going to arrest them. Today, that's you. This is where we are. No one person has not been even taken away from such people. Is that the kind of government we voted for? So, looking at the poster, you could see that the NDC is not ready to fight corruption at all.
Thank you very much, Stephane Stekwe, an MPP communication team member of the Yellow Claw constituency. We go for a quick commercial break. We shall be right back.
Fly away, yes, I'll fly away.
Glorious event.
haulali nyeje mla hawo semono mumu dubo ne pubesitehe wapano chukun wakona nyunu wakolui sene wone wa chimiwia ke wo waden ao eche dugbate nano ya waden ya cheme nene tekpete dada tetega netono enu macheke adanfo no moja sisudugbate weku macheke pobi nano kokote wekuo gana ke abochi kese eche tetega sen no mo setite welfare chairman adanfo ngefe gbedu ni awule ahiaku netono ekpa kwashima manche ngega enye mebel dono kinano enye gifti dika eche tete wusa Mary wusa Rejoice wusa Adan Traditional Council enye Comfort Doyo Kujo MP Kehada eche Kenneth Kabu Kofi Kano DCE Kehada enye Gloria Awovi Rigo CEO Keha Marego TV kenikoto manchuepe ke Marego ni chulieme la nwa hemivo ahemi ya kenge jekewe ke mabinchuepe ha ka abi ache anene apupa asuolo anufi anoko eche Ezekiel dugbate agbedosi nano nile jiblema general manager ka Marego TV o esi nge November 28 2025 bene
you can equally join us through our social media handles Facebook, TikTok, X, and Instagram. YouTube, you can also join us over there. Discussion this morning is minority and legend strategy to dismantle OSP through courts and parliament. Israel, you're welcome.
Thank you.
How do you do?
By His grace, I'm doing good.
Moving OSP and working, giving its powers to the Attorney General. How does this move impact Ghana's fight against corruption?
Well, I'll say a very big good morning to your cherished viewers, and also sorry to our viewers and then the producers, including yourself, for the time I have worked in. I know that is not but something came up, so I hope you forgive me for that.
So money come.
He said?
You go make money.
We'll talk about that one after, yeah. Well, good morning to everybody, but you know, it is good to have a good government. We say and we do. As it stands now, fuel prices are quite a little bit down again upon the intervention of government, and then the utility too. For currently, there has been downward adjustment of the electricity bill as well. When you check, you will see it so clear, and it all have its ripple economic effects or benefit to consumers or the citizens, because the moment fuel price comes down a little, it means we are going to save something more.
Was it by government intervention?
Oh yeah, because there has been a meeting, a cabinet meeting. Government called on the sector minister and then the related institutions. They sat on. Government told them what to do, and then it has been done. I think effective from 15th of this month. So for almost a week now, we are enjoying.
The president of Comark is also saying different thing altogether.
You see,
upon Riverson,
in business, every party looks at where he or she can reap more. So the buyer wants a good market, the seller also wants a good market, and the buyer's good market is when it comes down, like the consumers, as we are happy now.
It looks like that.
And then the sellers
to discuss. This is not part of the reason why we are here.
Please
if
give
it
him
is
the
an
time.
introduction,
No, I
you
just
have to
asked
do
the
it
person.
brief,
Please let him land.
Okay.
He brought something in. We ought to educate the viewers, and I asked a question.
All right, but I'm sure.
So you have 30 seconds to
I'm
land.
sure
Thank you very much.
You let me have a bite on that.
Thank you very much, Safas. Israel.
Okay. So for the seller or the producer, he has particular margin he also looks at, because the aspect of the price that has been taken off has effect on almost everybody. That is when you go to the OMCs and the rest. But government is also thinking about the people. Are you getting it? So manufacturers and even consumers of electricity at home, if you buy prepaid 100 cedis and it takes you 2 days, now you are sure it can take you 3 days or 2.5 days. Okay. When we talk of the office of the special prosecutor, right from the inception of this, when you are privileged to read the parliamentary answers, you realize that the challenges we are facing today has been foreseen years ago, 2017, 2016, 2017, 2018, it has been foreseen. Such issues were raised in Parliament. When you have a look at the powers of the Attorney General, it states clearly that the Attorney General prosecutes all state cases. So when you read that of the special prosecutor, it was so loose that the previous government knows what they stand for and they have a way of escape. It has been stated that they can only prosecute when a power, when they've been allowed by the AG to. So it means any case the special prosecutor wanted to prosecute, they have to take a particular authorization from Attorney General, which in my view, I think wasn't right. Because the fight was to get an independent body. So if an independent body will work to another state institution, knowing that it was in existence before the creation of the Office of Special Prosecutor, if you have to go to them again for powers, then indirectly, you are not independent. Are you getting it? And this government has no business in scrapping it off. If we do, I think 1 year and over is enough time to clear it. But the issue is that the problems that were foreseen are the issues that the citizens are not raising against the office of the special prosecutor. So when court makes judgment, in other words, it means that the loopholes or the weaknesses of the supposed to be independent body has been exposed. So what are we to do? Let us sit up as a state, find a way to strengthen it, seal those loopholes, either by acts of parliament, by, for instance, executive instrument, or what have you. But for the minority to think that the majority want to scrap it through the court and then parliament, it is unfortunate because there has not been attempt by government to scrap it. Rather, the government is working with the office, and the office has been resourced. Do you know their budget allocation for the year has been made available to them?
Thank you. You've made your point. Same question to you.
So when my brother says that fuel price has gone down, I want to tell him, or I want to make the viewers know that the current price of fuel is now higher than the price that the MPP left it in 2024. What I'm trying to say is that the NDC has added on. They've increased prices of fuel, and that wasn't what they promised us. Now, he also mentioned that utility bills are down. I want to let him know that during the MPP time, when you buy credits or when you buy prepaid for, say, 50 cedis, it can take you more than a month. Those who are using post-paid meters, some people pay lesser than 100 Ghana cedis for a month, or even lesser than 50 cedis for a month. But now, if you purchase prepaid for 50 Ghana, I have been a witness. Now I stay in Kojonya. When I went to Kojonya, my first experience of using prepaid meter, I bought 100 Ghana cedis. It couldn't take me 2 days. And what I'm saying today, most of our viewers can testify to it. Now we are paying more for water, but we are not even getting the water to even fetch. So
is it that your appliances are many or very high?
I don't know what is happening. During the previous government, my water flows 247. Hardly for my water to go off. But now, we are even paying more for water, and we are not even getting the water to even use. So you could see that utility tariffs now is more higher than the previous government. We can say some of the food commodities
can we please
are
come
down,
back to the
but a lot of them are also high now.
Can we please come back to the main topic?
Good. So coming back to the main topic, he continuously mentioned the public is now pointing out the loopholes that the OSP is having, and the OSP has been exposed. He wasn't able to pinpoint or mention the particular loopholes that he is talking about. But I want to tell him that it is what is happening today is not about the ordinary Ghanaian people. This is happening because of one person that has sent an application to the High Court on the basis of quo warranto, challenging the legality of the OSP, especially the prosecutorial powers of the OSP. That is what we are talking about. We are not talking about any loopholes. We are not talking about exposing somebody. We are not talking about not resourcing the OSP. We are not talking about. What we are talking about is what's the name? One Peter Achibon Hyde, who has sent an application on the basis of what? Quo warranto to the High Court. And what we are saying is that what the minority in parliament is saying that the NDC or my learned colleague doesn't know is that the minority in parliament are saying that the High Court has no powers to interpret the Constitution of Ghana. Now, before the OSP office will be established, there has been executive instruments that has given the OSP the prosecutorial powers to, after investigation, can prosecute people who are involved in corruption and corruption-related issues. That is one. Two, there has been ally that has passed through parliament that has given him same powers. After investigation, can prosecute. Now, he doesn't understand what the subject matter. So he can say a lot of things to cover up. Now, when you look at the Constitution of Ghana, it is only the Supreme Court that can interpret the Constitution of Ghana. Therefore, when the High Court ruled that the OSP is stripping off OSP's prosecutorial powers, the minority in parliament are telling the High Court that they have no powers to do that. It is only the Supreme Court who has the powers to do that.
For him to continue.
So the OSP still has the mandate to investigate and prosecute corruption and corruption related issues until the Supreme Court rule otherwise. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Israel, if it is not a strategy, why then don't the NDC leave the OSP to continue with his work?
I believe the NDC did not take the OSP to court.
Who is
that correct?
Who is Peter Arnold?
You see,
Achibo, sorry. Who is he?
Cephas.
Oh, but
I'm coming.
Cephas.
No.
Cephas.
Just to clarify something.
Cephas.
No.
Cephas, I think I have my time.
No.
I was here when you were speaking.
Oh, no.
Cephas.
And this is the second time you are trying this.
Oh, no.
Please,
the name is why
please calm down.
That's
Give him in time, please. His time.
Like I wanted to come before he starts.
Don't worry. Thank you very much. Israel, it's your turn.
You see, I'm trying to find nice words to put together. But when you talk of interpretation of the law and challenging somebody's authority, they are two different things. Peter didn't go to court to seek for interpretation. And as I said, that when you read the Constitutional Act, the powers or the duties of the Attorney General, it prosecutes all public-related issues. And when you read that of the OSP, it was said that the OSP may prosecute upon authorization, of the Attorney General. So that clause over there is what the guy was challenging. And what I said is the NDC or the government has no plan to scrap that, because the government of John Dramani Mahama and the NDC of today is in very aggressive fight against corruption. And that is why for 1 year and over, no single corruption scandal has been identified against any official. Are you getting it? And if a government who is bent on fighting corruption will come back to say that he is scrubbing off independent agencies that has been created to help the government fight corruption, then that government might not be a serious government. But the NDC government, led by John Dramani Mahama, is a serious one, of course. So the issues here is not of interpretation. It is of the right you have to do what you have to do. And when you read and you understand, it will be difficult to ignorantly make statements that will contradict yourself. What was written is what has been written. So whether executive instrument or acts of parliament, we are saying that the words put it together is what gave, because I will not be happy for somebody who unlawfully took something from the state and the person has been convicted, or the person is supposed to go and face the law, and another government or state agency will say that let the person go. I wouldn't be happy. Are you getting it? So what we are saying here is government has no business. And that is why before government walks into office, we have the aura to be gathering information to help government present its cases to the appropriate state institutions as to when we have been sworn in.
So why now?
Are you getting it?
So why now take his powers?
Nobody.
What is OSP without prosecutorial powers?
And what we are saying is that the prosecutorial powers of the OSP from inception, if you read the parliamentary answers, it has been debated on, and people raised such issues. But the government of the day felt like he was so under pressure to do what he has said. So such things were not considered.
Does the High Court have the power to strip OSP of its powers?
The High Court, the only case the High Court the cases the High Court cannot sit on has been speculated. And this is not of interpretation. So the High Court works within jurisdiction. If any party involved, feels unsatisfied, the apex court is there to walk into. So the argument here is government has no business of scrapping the office of the special prosecutor.
Servers, what is OSP without prosecutorial powers?
So that is a very good question. If you are saying that government has no business to scrap off the prosecutorial powers of the OSP, then who is now the OSP? Is his office going to be a ceremonial office? Is his office going to just be like a statue? Then what is his office? You see, and these are the issues that the minority is raising. If you have no business or you have no intentions of scrapping the OSP's office or taking off his powers to bite, then why do you take off his prosecutorial powers? You get it? These are the issues that we are talking about. And I felt so bad when my colleague says that when you ask him about do the High Court has the authority to take off the OSP's prosecutorial power, I think he did not answer the question. He did not answer the question at all. What the High Court did was to take off the prosecutorial powers of the OSP through somebody who applied challenging the legality of the OSP. Now, in his earlier submission, he made mention that the OSP's office has been established 2016 or so, and then people were not happy and they were raising issues. He lied about that. The OSP's office was established.
I did not say, no, this is falsehood. I did not say that the office was established in 2016. I said right from somewhere 2016 or 17, when the bill was being debated on, such issues we are seeing today, such challenges were raised. But because the government of the day felt pressured and in hurry to bring the office to existence, such things were not carefully considered.
He came in to address it.
Yes. He has addressed his.
You get it? So when he was also about to start, and I wanted to address something,
I knew I would give you the time. That is why
he refused, and he wanted to use unprinted words on me. You see how they behave. Sometimes.
You lied against me.
I did not lie.
Sitting here.
Once again, Cephas and Israel. In as much as we are doing politics, we are here to educate the public. Please.
They can play back to him.
Cephas, please continue.
Exactly what you said is what I'm saying. You get it? So the office was established in 2017, and that is the record. Okay? And when the office was being established, there has been, like I said from the beginning, there has been executive instruments. There have been laws. Okay? And the High Court do not have the powers to in any ways strip of somebody's powers based on law, it is only the Supreme Court who has the powers to do that. Because this office has been established based on what? Law. That is what they have to understand. Now, my issue about not allowing the OSP to continue his work. You see, when the NDC government came into power,
you have a minute,
there has been so many ways by which they wanted to scrap the office of the OSP. Why? There has been so many petitions that has been referred to the Chief Justice Office to establish a prima facie case to have a base to scrap off the office of the OSP. But upon findings and investigations, they realized that they could not establish any prima facie case against the man, even including Martin Pebu, who had demonstrations and all those things, just to scrap the office of the OSP. Today, the NDC people are feeling uncomfortable with that office simply because, you see, my friend said that there has not been any corruption scandal. There has been a lot of corruption scandals.
Thank
If
you
you
very
want
much.
us to go there,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
His own Basinteli office.
Thank you.
The
Thank you very much.
Fab.
Thank you very much.
It's one of
Cephas.
those things.
Thank you very much. You've made your case. Israel, the OSP went after appointees of the previous government. Some ended up in court, and these appointees were cleared after the 2024 elections, even though it cost the MPP the loss of the election. And what is the NDC scared of? Are they afraid of accountability?
Before I come, when you go to the OSP's website and you check what we do, they tell you the OSP is mandated to prosecute offenders involved in the commission of corruption and corruption-related offenses on the authority of the AG. Are you getting? On the authority of. And the substance of the issue we are addressing now is the said person was saying that I want to see the warrant AG gave you to prosecute me.
So the AG says he's not having that warrant.
Please, don't interject.
So
Thank
the
you.
person went to court for OSP to produce such a warrant. It's just like I'm in my house. Uniformed men came in that they have a warrant to search my house. And I said, let me see the warrant. And they are finding it difficult presenting the warrant. And the court said, hold on with what you are doing until you are able to produce the warrant.
That is not the case.
No, listen.
What you are saying different from the topic.
Please let him land. I will do follow-ups, please.
Okay.
Let him land. Okay, thank you very much, Cephas. These two people, what is your problem?
The person went
you will leave here, go downstairs and be having a discussion. Meanwhile, you are here fighting each other. Let's continue.
To the issues. You are saying something different.
You see, what
let's come to the studio.
Yeah, what the man sought to get is the authority you have from AG or the permit you have from AG to prosecute me. So it is not a matter of interpretation of any law. And the High Court is not stripping the OSP of his powers. Because in the LI, that gave, or the Act of Parliament, that gives the OSP the power to do what it is. It states that if you want to go do this, go for permission from this office and do it. So the person said, show me your ID or show me your warrant. That is all. So if the High Court, when we sit out and said that the High Court is stripping the OSP of his powers, it is not the actual truth.
Oh, okay.
When I ask you, don't search my house, wait till you produce permits. Am I saying don't search any house again? That's not the issue. So in other words, if it is true that the warrant has not been given to the OSP at the time he was prosecuting the person, then the only thing to do is go for the warrant, continue prosecution, and that ends the matter.
Thank you. Cephas, are you here with me?
I'm here with you.
It's your turn.
It's like Israel did not read what the man sent to court, what Peter Achibong Hyde sent to court. He kept lamenting, he kept beating about the bush and going off the substantive issue. And then when we talk about quo warranto, you can search and see. The quo warranto application is not talking about the AG producing a warrant. That is not it. And that is not the topic for discussion. One man sends an application to the High Court challenging the legality of the OSP to prosecute people. That is what we are talking about. And
when
you
read
also
the
read
act,
he's
you
coming
see,
in. Oh,
when I read the act,
Israel, I did not allow him to interject. Israel, I will take it. Israel, I will not take it. I did not allow him to interject. Israel, I will not take it. Israel, you will lose your next part because I did not allow him to interject when you were on. Please. Thank you very much.
He's feeling uncomfortable, just like the way their majority leader and the chief whip are feeling uncomfortable by the chase the OSP is going to give them. And that is on the basis of which they are removing the feathers. They are looking for ways and means to remove all the feathers of the OSP just to make him a bird that cannot fly. But I am telling you on authority that the mighty minority will stand on their grounds, will use the law to make sure the OSP stays in office and also give them the needed chase that is accorded them. Now, like I was saying, he himself even read a statement that the OSP will prosecute people based on the approval of the Attorney General. Did the Attorney General complain that the OSP is prosecuting people without his consent? That is the first question we have to ask ourselves. He is not complaining, and there is no any publication that states that the Attorney General says that the OSP is acting without his authorities. So why are you stripping off the man's prosecutorial powers if you don't?
Thank you very much. The question is, should the OSP be strengthened instead of being dismantled? Oh, yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you.
But so a minute.
My time is up, please.
A minute. When
30 seconds.
A minute. Yes. So I would have been done by now.
30 seconds.
I would have been done by now. The case Peter Archibald filed an application for quo warranto, questioning the legal authority of the OSP. Then when you read what the court says, the High Court in Accra, presided over by Justice John Eugene Nyadu-Nyante, ruled that while the OSP has the mandate to investigate corruptions,
your 30 seconds is
it
gone.
lacks the constitutional authority to prosecute the case on its own.
You too.
And what I read
it's your turn.
The OSP's office need to be strengthened because they themselves campaign on the basis by which they are coming to arrest people who has corruption tax on them, even with the previous government. Now, like I said earlier, you have two offices that will now chase people for you to bring back the money you allege they've taken from the nation. So
thank you. Your time
the
is up.
OSP office.
Before we leave, quickly, 30 seconds. Your partner, 30 seconds, please. My time is up. The next minute, I want to leave the studio.
Well, I would like to say a very big morning to the regional minister for the great work she is doing. And we understand what she's doing and we know where she's taking us to. What we are telling is that we are with her. Through thin and thin, the global bloc is fully behind her. We wish her well. And to my MCE, we are seeing the good work you are doing, supported by your able assemblymen, of which my good friend is also part of. So we encourage the Yilo Club Municipal Assembly to keep on doing the good works. I think some refuse dumps we've seen around are being cleared gradually.
I've been told some MMDCs are not picking their course. Please tell me if he is part of them.
My MC is not part
Please
of
tell
the
him,
country.
Honorable Francis Adu Akumate, please ask him if he's one of them. You start answering.
He's not one
Thank you
of them.
very much.
He's not one of
Please,
them.
30 seconds.
I'd
Let's
like to
leave the
say a
studio.
very good morning to all our cherished viewers, and more importantly, say to the leaders of the Krobo Caucus that the strength they used to mobilize themselves to gang and mash up against the honorable member of New Drabin South for a comment, alleged tribal comment he made. They should gang up together to lobby for development, especially the roads and the bridges that is located on the Krobo land. And I think that is what we should fight for, not a certain statement. Thank you.
Thank you very much, viewers, and a very big thank you to my analyst here, Israel Te Nyumuchu, an NDC communication team member of the Yiloklo constituency, and to Honorable Sefas Te Kwete, the assembly member for Okwenya electoral area, Yilo electoral area, and also an MPP communication team member. To you, thank you very much. We draw the curtains down for today. But the question is, if those who fight corruption are being fought fearlessly at this point, is there hope in fighting corruption? I am Nana So. Thank you very much for what you can join us on all our social media handles. A very big ups to all the team, everybody who did this work, very successful. News in brief is next with Afididi. See you tomorrow.
Ya, pemio e mabaha jinone. Haulali nyeje mla hawo semwono mumu dubo ne pubesitehe wapano chukun wakona nyunu wakolui sene wone wa chimiwia ke wo waden ao eche dugbate nano ya wode ya cheme nene tekpete dada tetega netono enu macheke adanfo no moja sisudugbate weku macheka pubi nano kokote wekuo gana ke abochi keseche tetega sen no mo setite welfare chairman adanfo ngefegbedu ni awule ahiaku netono ekpa kwashima manche ngega enye mebel dono kinano enye gifti dika eche tete wusa Mary wusa Rejoice wusa Adan Traditional Council enye Comfort Doyo Kujo MP Kehada eche Kenneth Kabu Kofi Kano DCE Kehada enye Gloria Awovi Rigo CEO Keha Marego TV kenikoto manchuepe ke Marego ni chulieme la nwa hemivo ahemi ya kenge jekewe ke mabinchuepe ha ka abi ache anene apupa asuolo anufianoko eche Ezekiel dugbate agbenosi nano nile jiblema general manager ka Marego TV o esi nge November 28 2025 bene eya pemio emabaha jinone so wange wahemi no neji 24th April 2026 nge fegbedo adan for ewe kipin kele jemi keje muchrio emabano nge so wamio ewe homio le gbogwe ehe blanyatomi ke ya emachano neji 25th April 2026 nge fegbedo adan for lejema honomio wamadra esekra nge Royal Cemetery nge adanfo ebi hogba neji 26 April nge fegbedu nge adanfo wamaya esinam solim eche Ezekiel dugbate agbenosi nano enye ne akele bajemi elano bajo tetewusa ne leun esijemi ke Charles ate nano ne leun esijemi eyo ne ejehi alo esi Jemi Kesileo Josephine Amponsa nano Mrs. Ebime Jennifer Donuki nano Mrs. Julius Donu nano Princess Vanessa Donuki nano Emmanuela Inshira Donuki nano Bibime Nyewawin Kechewawin Kamachan Chuepeo Angemabideka Sowane Emano Neji 24th April Nge adanfo eche Ezekiel dugbate agbenosi nano blema Marego TV general manager eya pemio emabano yacheme keneneme kama de mabinke solinchope wajekpo no abapiahe ne acheno akedresi eche Ezekiel dugbate agbenosi nano chunwahia bunyukuwo koyo nwafia dibliwo ne ekarehoba eche Ezekiel agbenosi nano dugbate oya wopo.